Hey folks, John here at Adventure RV, and I'll tell you what, I am stoked for this camper. It is 28 foot and 3 inches and only 6,400 pounds and a super layout, and the new panoramic window inside is awesome, but we're going to start on the outside. It's got a one-piece seamless alpha TPO roof. So TPO means that it is twice as thick as a rubber roof and it's white all the way through. So I'm sure you've seen campers where they bleed black down the sides. They're a little bit older and they're bleeding black down here. That's from a regular rubber roof. TPO is stronger and it won't bleed black like that, so that is great. And then it's a fully walkable roof, like I say, and there's 200 watts of solar up there already, and you can add up to 400 more for a total of 600 watts. It comes with a 30 amp controller in it already, so that it will tells basically when to shut off so it doesn't overcook the battery. And then right here, these are lights, LED light strips on both sides. Those are pretty slick, so you definitely want to check those out. It's got a power awning with lights on it too. It's a nice big one. It runs basically the whole length of the camper, and that's got colored LED lights, so you can make them flash, change colors, slow them down, speed them up. It's really cool. That's definitely something you want. And then it also has a 60,000 BTU tankless water heater. I'm going to run around over here and show you that. So right there is 60,000 BTU tankless water heater. Right there is your plug-in with hot and cold water shower in the back. Your city water connection is there. It is backup camera ready and ladder ready, so if you wanted to do those, we do sell them both right here in the store. JBL audio, so it's got the best audio system you can get for a camper. Black tank flush, easy flushing of your black tank, obviously that's what that means. Flip up steps, so nice and solid, and they're very adjustable. You also have aluminum fender skirts, and these fender skirts will not crack. If you've had a camper before, you know they crack, and it also won't fade. So the entry door has a friction hinge, so it won't just flip and go wide open on you. And then back up to the front real quick, I wanted to mention, this is pretty important. I mean, your frame is what everything sits on. So these are the BAL Norco frames. They are powder coated, they're made in the US, and they're made with huck fasteners. And a huck fastener, I'm going to zoom in on one right here. Right there, you could see that that is not coming off. It's not like a bolt that it has 6 sides that you can undo. And then this hanging right here, see if I can point to it, it's got a heated, enclosed, and sealed underbelly. So before they put the corrugated underbelly on there, you can see they use this foam. It goes all around the frame, and they put foam and it seals up the underbelly, so basically you have dead air space, keeps it nice and warm under there. You got a spare tire under there also, which is really slick, and their holding tanks are Rotocast one-piece holding tanks. And right behind here, I'm going to show you their kitchen. So even though it doesn't have bunks, it's got a nice big outside kitchen with a little fridge. And then, I don't know if I could do this with one hand, but I'm going to try. Keep pressure on it. There we go. That holds it in. You pull this out and you got a nice little griddle. So if you want to make some pancakes and eggs in the morning, get that puppy fired up. It comes with the hose that hooks up to the propane underneath. It's a quick connect, and boom, you're making pancakes in the morning. Push that back into place. You also have a spray port over here for fresh water. Where the other one was hot and cold water, this is a freshwater spray port. If you wanted to put a TV out here on a table, you got power. You also have a cable out, and your freshwater fill is on this side too. Pretty slick. And this rail, look how far down that comes. So easy to grab rail system, and it folds right in. I'm going to actually show you how that goes. So you just push up on this, take the rail, folds up nicely against the camper, and you could pin it when you're going down the road. Open it up, it comes way down towards the end. Pretty slick. And then lastly, on the outside, of course, it has the nice aluminum rims. I mean, those look really sharp, so you'll look hot going down the road in your big silver bullet over here. So let's go on the inside, and the first thing I want to mention on the inside is the floor. So underneath the linoleum in this floor is 5/8 tongue and groove stable deck flooring. Now, stable deck is 4x8 sheets. They're sanded on both sides. It's mostly resin, and that's why they sand it down to make it super smooth. It's tongue and groove, so you can't feel it. It's not moving, and it has very water resistant and anti-swell properties. So if you spill, you don't have to worry about it bubbling up like you would with a particle board floor. And it is manufactured, so it is pretty good. So let's start right here at the awesome 10-foot slide out panoramic window. You cannot beat that thing. Look at that view. You can almost see all of Main Avenue out there. The end windows open up so you can get a little cross breeze. Then you got this nice big dinette set with storage underneath. Electric high back recliners. Man, I'll tell you, if you are a taller guy and you got long legs, you know when you flip up a recliner, the foots they just want to fall, the footrests. With electric, they stay put. That's pretty awesome. They have cup holders on the side, and it also has a little tray for your phone, USB and USB-C charge ports. Can't beat that. 6'9" ceiling. So talking about taller guys, there you go. 6'9" ceiling. You will not be bonking your head. Air conditioner is a 15,000 BTU air conditioner, not the 13.5. We always upgrade our air conditioners. And it also has a heat pump in there. So besides the floor heat, which is propane, you also have a heat pump here, good down to 25 degrees. If it's any colder than that, you're going snowmobiling, I suppose, so you're not camping. And then a 10.7 cubic foot 12 volt fridge. This is a really good looking fridge too. Look at how nice that looks. And then you just pull on the door. No fancy ways to hold and open it. It's just like your residential fridge at home. Look at that. Nice and big. And then when you're going down the road, you just flip this across. Keeps it from opening. That's it. Nice and easy, just like that. Coming over into the bathroom, foot flush toilet. It's porcelain toilet. Ducted heat inside here. Ducted air conditioning inside here. Working medicine cabinet. Look at that. Nice big medicine cabinet. Sink in the bathroom. Storage underneath. Nice big neo-angle shower with the surround. And you got a little hook right there if you wanted to hang your towel or your robe or whatever else you might want to wear. So right in here, and this is really decent. Watch this. Why that big open space? Well, you could put a rack across there, but it's also prepped, and you won't find this in a lot of campers this size. Prepped for washer dryer. You could throw some shelves in there if you're not going to use the washer dryer, and then of course you got more storage up top. If you want to use this for hanging storage, you can easily put a bar across there. So that's cool. Now we're going to come over to the kitchen. I'm going to talk to you a little bit about that. So coming into the kitchen, you got this new for this year solid countertops. It's not thermal foil anymore. They're solid countertops, super nice. I got a little bit of RV antifreeze in here I gotta wipe out. Somebody must have pushed on the washer. This is a glass washer, so when you're done drinking a glass, you want to rinse it out, put it on there, it squirts water up inside there, good to go. And then they give you a little drying rack. And then of course GE, everything's GE in here actually. And this is your oven and stove top, 3-burner stove. You got a GE microwave, and the nice thing about GE, the air conditioner is GE, the fridge is GE. They come with a 2-year warranty. So on top of your 1-year bumper to hitch camper warranty, you got 2 years of warranty on the GE appliances. So let's say your fridge goes on the fritz before the 2 years is up. You get it warranted. They put in a new fridge. You get 2 more years of warranty. So you could get almost 4 years if something goes wrong with your GE appliances, which is unheard of in the industry. It is new and it is pretty slick. You can see the fireplace down there. It's got electric fireplace and 35,000 BTU furnace. That's the in-floor heat that you see there. We're gonna look at the bedroom real quick. Of course, there's storage here. We can check that out. Storage down below. Hanging storage in the bedroom. Somebody left the door open for me. It's got mirrors. More storage up here. Lots of room. That's where my wife used to hide the jelly beans. And then chargers, CPAP, whatever. You got chargers on both sides. Phone chargers. Again, the USB, USB-Cs, and then 110 volt. Storage underneath the bed. So if you need to hide some stuff under there, you got storage under there too. And I'm going to go from the other side and show you, because you can get in on both sides. That's how they put a bigger bed in here. But you got these little storage baskets that pull out too. So if you want to put your stuff in there and slide it under, that's pretty slick. So last but not least, well, JBL audio. We should just mention that. Again, I said it on the outside, but some people fast forward. So now, when you're sitting in your recliner, there's a spot for the TV. Hey John, what's that block sitting there? Well, I'm going to show you. All these doors, all the styles, it's called lumber core. There's a cutaway of it. So you can see that it's solid wood. They use a little thin layer of particle board, just, you see it there, just so the paper sticks and they can get those nice wood grain looks. This one's like a gray wood grain. But they do solid so that they're able to, behind here, they're able to pocket screw it. It's so much stronger to pocket screw than staple and glue. So that's why they do that on all the cabinets. It's all lumber core. So you have a nice solid foundation for your cabinetry. It's going to go down the road nicely. I'm going to try to get a nice wide angle shot of this room for you. 28-foot camper with all that space. Come out and get you one. Thanks for watching.